Did take
That was wild.
And I just want to know
we have no audio on stream.
where did the sandwich go?
Yeah, where did I go?
Hello, everybody. I think they can hear us, but I want the sandwich.
Yeah, we lost half the sandwich.
Not here. Sour Sam.
Yeah,
Where are you?
My bottom bun.
No. Whatever will I do?
Wait, that came out wrong.
That did come out. I love it.
Oh, yeah, there is a cat. You can see a cat foot behind me. Yeah. There's actually 2 cats in my room right now, and I was wondering if one of them might make a stream appearance. Yeah, she's just showing a little leg.
She's allowed to.
Yeah. Should I summon one of the cats to entertain everyone while we get through this little...
Cat wants to be able to vote on this cat in some way. I can't deny the people what they want.
Come here. All right. Whichever one. Come here. It's me, little Miss Cat. They're both just looking at me and staring. I'll just.
I love this. And now a brief cat break from Game 2. Pearl Invitationals. I think this is what everyone secretly wanted.
Look at the kitty.
For those of you wondering what's happening, there was some technical difficulties, and we are rapidly trying to get back into the game at the 12-minute mark so that we can resume. But for now, it's become a cat stream.
Yeah. There's another cat somewhere. I think I just saw her swarming around my feet, but I don't know where she went. Oh, come here, Miss Cat. Come on. She's doing that cat thing where she looks like she wants to come over to me, but she's just staring.
Oh, Sour Sam has made it back onto the stream, but but Austin's no longer in the middle of the sandwich. That's okay.
It'll be okay.
Austin, what are we gonna do with you?
I caught another one.
Hi, John. It is I, the Silver Sam.
This is Miss Cat. She does not like to be held as much as the other cat.
John! Oh my god. Eat Bonnie Me saying it's an open face sandwich. I love that.
God.
Yeah, this cat likes to sit in lap but not be held.
And what is this one's name?
This is Miss Cat.
Miss Cat. Hello.
Yeah, my boyfriend named her. He's very creative. All right. Say goodbye, Miss Cat.
Cat time's officially over.
Yes, cat time has concluded.
A sad day indeed.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, so where were we? League of Legends.
We were League of Legends, and hopefully we're going to be resuming the Pearl Invitational Game 2 for CMSA eSports very shortly, as it looks like most of the technical issues have been worked out. We're just waiting to get back on to live, and here we go.
Yeah.
Right into some action.
Big fight happening in the top lane here. And shutdown to Urgot to start the return.
Huge. So it looks like in the what have we? Where are we at? We're at 2 dragons here for Team Cogtua, but a slight gold lead for Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie Overloaded. So once again, a very, very close game, but Gunny just locking down the objective control. Although one difference, it looks like 5 Void Grubs were able to be picked up by Teemo, so that means that they will have that extra pushing power available.
And we got a Rift dropping bot lane as well before this fight.
Yeah, and lots of skirmishing. Tidal knocking up 2. That's going to be a massive Raven. Whirling Death going through the team fight. But Gunny is here as well to take down this Kog'Maw now, going under the back line. will fall.
Passive shield is huge.
Noob can't do it. They just can't do
heal.
anything. Poppy trying to move up, and it means that Dirk is going to go down.
Comes through.
Kled arriving, Scarl trying to run down this Vladimir, who's going to just float away. And so now a dragon going to be started up from... Oh, no smites available, so they're hesitant to start this, but they're going to go for it here.
They do have some time before Poppy's back, so it's just a matter of can they burst it before that, or will they need it?
The only big threat here would have been that Lux ult we saw very close last time, but with Lux still in base, that means that Dragon number 1 gonna be picked up for Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie, overloaded, stopping the stacking from Cog2a.
Everything. And then everything goes back to normal.
Yeah, I mean, now all the objectives are off the map, so just a little bit more stacking, I think, to be had. As you said, Team Emo, they really just want to sit and scale.
The longer this game goes, the better it is for them.
Right.
No death on Skippy here, the last one deathless for this game, just farming it up in the mid lane.
And I do hope we can see this game go long enough to see the AP Kog'Maw one shot with an R. That would make my day. Skippy is just roaming around, catching a wave here, catching a wave there. Team Cog2a does have 3 pushing bot with the Draven, Nami, and Lux.
Got a lot of people in the mid lane now as well.
And very good vision control here for Cog2a. They just get to move around in the darkness, and when you've got Lux and Draven, just and a Collector Lee Sin, who is also building a second BF sword. BF sword's abounding here for Cog2a. You're gonna die very, very quickly.
Very true.
We see the GA second item on Lee Sin.
Interesting. Nice for the...
I don't know what Gunny was theory crafting coming into this invitational, but definitely making a statement with this build, and bootless, I may add.
Yeah, bootless GA Lee Sin.
With the Collector.
Yes, I just have questions. It's for the tower.
Death by Noob going in.
Ooh, big Nami
Trying
bubble.
to find an angle. Scarl moving in. The charge arrives. Landing onto Gunny here, but in the mid lane is where all the action is. Dirge just in the middle of 4. Remember, gonna go down. Homosexual trying to just buy some time as the rest of his team marching down the river now. Skippy flashing. Got too close to Dirk.
Big flash from Poppy.
I knew moving in, but immediately punished by all of the instant damage. Can they kite this out? Dirk falling low. The shields coming through, but are not enough. There goes the back. Sonic resonating strike coming all the way through. Homosexual now has re-arrived and remounted on Scarl. Machine gun trying to get away, but you cannot get away from that chain. You're a bear on a rope. Goodbye, Lux.
Wow. Gunny is just flying through these team fights.
And fearless because of that Guardian's Angel. No,
Yeah.
very little HP, but you saw Lloyd's health target in the back line. You get to go for it. You're on full revive.
Hey, so what are you gonna do? Kill me?
A big team fight win, and that swings the gold slightly now in the favor of Eclectic Electric Menagerie Overloaded, getting a turret off of that, and can definitely... And buying just more time for this scaling Aurelion Soul, Kog'Maw, and Senna to continue doing what they do best.
And can we get an A-Soul and Senna stat check after this fight? We do see the Nami Bubble and Nami ult come out from Vladimir onto Skippy and Homosexual, but they're just chasing around Dirk. The Skies to Sin comes down, doesn't get the stun.
Oh, but Death by Noob will try to find a stun here. Stay away from the walls! Death by Noob moving in on Dirk, getting, oh, Skippy's so low there.
Barely
And
getting
now, though, it's too much as Dirk finally falls, and is Sushi on the menu? Lad trying to get away.
The remount comes in, locking down the Nami, and down goes Nami.
The Tide Caller has fallen.
Can we get a
And
stat check on Asol and Senna whenever we get a chance? 69 stacks for Senna, nice.
Nice.
And wait, we do see Death by Noob invading Gunny here, trying to steal the red buff, but just taking a ward and running away.
210 stacks Stardust on the Asol so far this game.
And 210 on the Asol, so he is scaling. Usually around 300 is where Asol just kind of goes, I win. And he's getting very close to that
That's
threshold.
2/3 of the way there. Big engage by Gunny. Chunking that Asol before the fight started, and Poppy said no.
Final Spark now missed, and it looks like that they don't want to really contest this. Machine Gun, no ultimate available this time to try to steal that. So it is tying up the Dragons 2-2 is Teemo, and now they're going to go on to defend up the mid lane. Aurelion Sol.
Noob said, you are not going on my backline again. No. Get away.
Well, big tidal wave cutting across. 3 there.
Oh, the long range.
Dirge sniping Senna here. Kog'Maw reduced to a passive. The siege is on, and Kog2a has turned this mid fight on its heels after that dragon.
But Home is doing what Home does best, and that is taking your base while you're not looking.
Exactly.
I have lost many a games on Tuesday nights from homosexual killing my Nexus while I was busy farming.
But Durgeon winning that 1v1, a big shutdown arriving.
Big
Dawn
shutdown
Shadow coming
and-
through the mid lane, but it's just some chip damage here as they secure a tier 2 turret, keeping the gold close and actually pulling into a slight lead here after that shutdown. Got another back and forth game. This has been such an exciting invitational so far.
And Dirk has been on point with these Urgot ults. Just hitting every single one of them no matter where on the map he's trying to hit. Yeah, still no boots on Gunny. I don't think he needs them. He just...
You know,
yeah.
I think the idea was like, well, Poppy's not going to let me move anyway, so I'll just buy damage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, and it's working.
Poppy can't be an issue if Poppy's dead.
Right, and another game where the sole MR on the side of Team Kog2a is the Lux mid, so Poppy's free to just fully stack armor as much as she wants, and as long as she avoids Lux, she's fine. But you are going to see the Urgot go on to Noob here, and it's by
Big
himself.
Nami,
This
the
is
whole
not a
camp thing
position,
that
not a
engaged.
position you want to take, not a fight you want to take, unless you're homosexual, just running it on Scarl. But we do see him. Oh,
Another big Urgot ult.
and the fear onto the Poppy, so Poppy can't escape.
And now the teleport coming in from Aurelion Sol, but is it too late here? All 5 members of Team Eclectic Menagerie are here, and Aurelion Sol, the Star Forger, trying to get out of this, but Dirk, auto attack down, and that is going to be an, well, not quite an ace here as they clean up on the opposite side. There's the ace coming through.
And we do see the
For
pinks going
Eclectic
on to
Electric.
Baron.
Right away, let's start this up.
And we're seeing the opposite of what we expected. We thought that Team Emo was just gonna, at 26 minutes into the game, have a stronger showing than this, but it looks like they haven't hit the scaling marks they were wanting to.
Yeah, I mean, it's really more about items. I think that Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie Overloaded needs to get on 2-3 items on their carry. Kog'Maw is still looking for that second item. Unfortunately, has had a really challenging time farming in this game. Some members are on those 2 item spikes, but yeah, it just feels like another item in another few minutes. Luckily, they did secure the first 2 dragons, and so, or they've got 2 dragons now, so they can afford to give up a dragon, play a little defensively, try to farm on those carries, and get to a later game team fight.
Right, we do see Gunny coming back with the Eclipse and finally having boots on the Lee Sin.
Yay! I am wondering what Shades is building here on Kog'Maw. The bow in the book look like Nashor's, but I don't think
it
Nashor's...
might be a Rage Blade.
Yeah.
Rage Blade for that attack speed, a little bit of AD, a little bit of AP.
We do see the ultimate come down for Poppy, and Dirk is rampaging here in the mid lane, and we are going to see Death by and oh, it is just a bloodbath all over the map right now.
That is a big win for Cog2a, and they have Baron. Are they going to be able to turn this into even more Dirk and Lad? Say yes as they dive the Calamity Shades in that mid lane. Now it's just the Starforger in that mid lane to try and stave off these super minions, trying to pick up Lad. Not quite enough damage.
No, and Dirk is not scared here. He will fully dive you under tower, especially with Lad healing him up. He has nothing to be afraid of.
Between the Nami heals and the Bloodthirster, he's going to be full health with a shield in no time.
Alright, if I'm Team Emo here, I want to try to group as 5. These skirmishes they're taking in the jungle are not doing anyone any favors. And we do see Poppy go in and try to get the pick on Machine Gun Kirby, but does not succeed. And Dirk is just chewing through everyone as he goes. But we do see Homosexual get into the backline, get onto Gunny, get onto Lux. But Urgot is still Urgoting. He's big and he's scary and he's got machine guns for legs and he is walking through your team. But the Asol comes in and just cleans up.
Do you see the Guardian Angel proccing from Lee Sin?
What a 3v5 fight that was. I mean, 2 members of Team Emo going down, but they did score 3 and a lot of shutdowns against Cog2a, and so maybe a little bit of an overstay there for Cog2a, allowing this Team Emo to have a look back in the game. Rage Blade now completed for Kog'Maw. 3 items now completed for Aurelion Sol.
Right, and yeah, fun fact, Asol's a dragon.
He is in fact a dragon.
That is such a fun fact. Oh
yeah,
my
good
gosh.
shout out in chat.
That's a great, yes.
What would we do without John, honestly? All that wisdom and insight.
I don't know, yeah. Same thing with Tilter. Fun fact, Urgot is just 6 Yordles in a trench coat.
That is very true.
Yeah, 1 for each leg. And we do see the Rage Blade come out from Kog'Maw, being the second item, and now I believe they're going into the Nashor's Tooth. So I'm excited to see this AP Kog'Maw build. It's a little bit of like a hybrid thing going on. Excited for it.
Lots of balls coming out mid lane.
Oh, Scarl on the Nami!
Ooh,
oh my god, that's a lot of damage!
On
And we do see Durgan TPing in, it was straight into an Asol ult, but he gets free, but I don't think you're gonna get away from this. That is a lot of damage.
It is a kill on the Urgot.
Right, and this is exactly what we wanted to see. Team Emo just forming a death ball mid lane and A-ramming it straight down. Because honestly, what are their options here? We do see Homosexual get the engage onto Dirk. But it's going to be saved by Nami once again.
And just a little. Oh, Death by Noob going around trying to get Dirk into the rest of the team. A step down there, and now the ADC has fallen. Gunny gonna try to go back in. Just ends up kicking the Soul away. That's gonna be another kill, and suddenly, just like that, Team Electric Menagerie Overloaded has scored this slow ace on Cog2a and is sieging down the mid lane.
The damage is really starting to come in, and there's still no anti-heal on the team for that Senna. And those Qs are starting to heal 300, 400, and everybody.
20 seconds still on the death timers. Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie has time to put down wards and really prep for this Baron. When they are grouped together like that, they have a very strong team fight.
Right, yeah, the front stack on this team is truly terrifying.
Great pick from homosexual to get that started on that. Just charge forward onto the poor Latimer in the mid lane.
Can we get a stat check on Asol and Senna, please? 402 stacks in the Asol, and we do see Senna hit the 100 stack threshold. So yeah, right when they are both, I think, officially online. Senna is much more than just a Wii enchanter now. She is shooting you from across the map. We see Lux's legendary wave clear, which is why I hate her.
Lux is doing Lux things.
Yeah.
What would we do without her?
Farm in peace. We just see Gunny try to go for the engage on Disc here, but Noob said, no, you don't get away. Oh!
Namiel does help with that disengage.
We do see the Kled ult come here, looking for a pick mid lane, but they had already all retreated into the top side jungle. And that has been Team Emo's main source of engage, which is currently down. Be careful, Disc. There's a Gunny on the loose.
Machine Gun Kirby, secret agent here, sneaking into the back door, gonna try to secure in the mid lane now. The secret's up. They're all trying to pull back. Machine Gun Kirby flashing forward, trying to buy some time here. Skippy knocking at Machine Gun Kirby. That is going to be one going down. Dragon started up by Draven, with the rest of the team stalling out here, trying to buy time. This would be Soul here for Team COG 2.
Take it.
So somehow they managed. But now the punish coming in, homosexual moving forward with that Snarl. Durjnoon gonna be the first to go down, and it's just abandoned by the team. They all just float down the river.
But they do get the kill onto Urgot before the ult can come through and finalize the kill. Yeah, need to go Baron.
They've got 5 members up. They're just scared. Gunny is there. You've got this kind of double execute. Smite. They're not starting it up yet. They're just going to instead go for Vision. Oh, Gunny's in the area.
That was a very...
That is a dead Kog'Maw.
Yeah, that is a dead Kog'Maw. Gunny is just trying to escape here through the top lane, but Home is on the hunt. Wait, they don't see him up there. They don't have vision.
We're out. I'm so taken back by that whole series of plays. I don't think they're gonna spot this. Durjnoon.
Oh, you would have been safe, Skippy.
Away. Big Dragon now just slowly trying to move, and that is a
that is a 1,000 gold shutdown onto.
Not someone you want getting that shutdown.
Yeah, no, not at all. But we do see the Kled ult come out onto Gunny, but the kick goes, and Noob says, no, you don't get to run away from my Kled.
We do see the Garden Angel proc. Does he get out?
No, Poppy says you're not allowed to move.
No moving allowed.
Yeah.
So now the Smite is down, however, the Dragon is down as well. A huge part of this team fight is in base on gray screen, so they're still too afraid to start up this Baron, even with a Smite advantage.
This is an interesting fight. I mean, their main damage dealer is down in the Asol, but we do see Senna
big
get
kill
lucked.
on Senna.
Yeah, Kirby has been on point with these Lux Qs, just locking down everyone and securing vision all over the map where they need it. Yeah, this game is a nail biter.
COG 2 with a so slight lead. But there we have 3 items now finally online for all the carries of Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie Overloaded. Death by Noob wants to find a fight now. Skippy McSkipper coming in as Aurelian Soul. The skies are soon gonna descend just right now, breathing out fire on Durjnoon. Ults are still available now. Dirk arriving, throwing in those auto attacks. But throwing Golden as Skippy gonna dodge so many ultimates, but not enough, and gonna be taken in by Urgot.
Oh my god.
Gunning landing that Sonic Wave means that Cog2 has decidedly come out ahead of this fight 3 for 1, but Homosexual does manage to trade something on the opposite side of the map. Wow.
Yeah, Homosexual is homosexualing, and he is taking your base and you're not looking.
Gunny
Disc, I don't think you
want
to do this. Disc, I don't think you want to do this, Disc.
That Q could have been bad.
Yeah.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
We do have a full build Draven currently. He's pushing in that top lane.
Right. And Senna is still trying to pick a fight with...
I mean, it's what you do.
Yeah.
There's always that little itch in the back of the head on Senna of just, what if I hit them?
Yeah.
Charge gonna come through for Scarl. Dirk now just caught up trying to trade. It goes
Trade
1 for
with
1 against
Senna.
Senna. Just 3 autos was all it took.
Yeah.
That shield bow he just built already giving value with enough shield to go and get that kill.
And we do see Gunny go on to Skippy to get a little bit of poke damage as Death by Noob just chases Vladimir down.
And very good for here, Team Emo. One of their inhibitors come back, so they don't have as much to worry about with all these double super waves. That'll be stopping soon, so they may still have an opportunity to push out top and mid, and that puts them in a position to defend Baron a little easier. But what's Cog2's play? Are they going to try to take a Baron and push, or are they going to try to force an Elder, or do something else completely?
I honestly think you go for the Elder here. Elder on a Soul is not something I think anyone wants to play against. It's quite terrifying. So if I'm here, I try to set up a trade. Be like, hey, you take Baron, we take Elder, we ARAM at mid, and GG. I think that's like the best case scenario for...
Oh, Skippy getting caught out in the bot lane.
Oh no. I think that is a secured Baron, but we do see Homosexual going on to Dirk, but Gunny's there to clean up. Yeah, we do see Team Emo just retreating into base, being like, okay, yeah, we'll
as
our
Elder
waves.
comes up, so that should be a pretty free Elder or Baron.
I don't even think they go for it. I think they push for the end here.
The answer is neither. They just, they're moving up here. The wave clear is in base here. Vladimir hitting that Aqua Prism, and now Disc 100. And Death by Noob doing what they can to stave off elimination here in game 2. Disc 100. Backing up, Battle Spark coming through. Death by Noob has so very little HP. Finally gets slain by Gunny Hartman, who goes on a rampage. They are in the base of Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie. Loaded Cog2 is taking game number 2.
Yeah, and Dirk just counts to 3. 3 autos, and that's it. Oh.
Very back and forth game.
That was...
It
That
felt
was an
like,
insanely close game.
and the gold, 80,000 to 70,000, yes, 7,000 gold lead, but it was the late game, and Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie Overloaded, they drafted for the late game, but it was ultimately the picks that Cog2 were able to find, definitely from a lot of them made by Gunny in this game, made sure that there was never that big scary 5v5 team fight that Team Emo needed.
Right, yeah, I think that was fully on Team Emo there. They kept trying to get greedy and split and take the waves, when honestly all they really needed to do was stand behind Poppy, stand behind Kled, and walk forward. But it was extremely close. Just the pick on the A-Soul there, the pick on the Kled, that's really what made them fall apart.
You know, a lot of those little catching one member of the team out, just turning it into a 4v5 or a 3v5, either forcing them to a bad fight or just having to back up and give up objectives. And that adding up over is what ended up making the game close out in their favor.
Right, and chat, if you would please vote on your MVP pick for this game.
And then maybe we can figure out who do we want to bring in for an interview after game number 2.
Yeah, I really want to hear from either Durg on the Urgot or even Gunny on the Lee Sin. Yeah, we need to we need to know about the boots.
The Lee Sin build does have a lot of questions it needs answering.
Hello, Gunny. Welcome to the post-game interview, and the world wants to know about this bootless build on Lee Sin that you brought to game number 2.
Oh, hi friends. This is the classic strat brought to you by John and ARAM, where you're not allowed to build boots ever. You're walking slow, you're Wing wherever you can. That's how you play the game.
And what influenced the GA second item?
Oh goodness. Let me tell you, it's a terrible item to take second. Don't ever do that. I hit a point where I said we honestly terrified of their late game. Their picks for late game was fantastic, and knowing like home split pushing, disc and shades in the bot lane is just terrifying. Senna Kog'Maw right now sounds absolutely terrifying. So I bought a BF sword early, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to get another BF sword, and didn't know what I was building, but just went from there.
Okay, so the BF sword was just I have enough money, and all the ADC players say BF sword first back wins them the game, so I should do it too.
It's 100% correct. Yes. I think my only mission was to try to kill at least one person before I drop, and I'm bad enough that I know I need a GA to survive after that. So it worked out in the end, but credit to my team there for pulling me out.
Yes, yeah, it was the Lee Sin kicks into Urgot chains is definitely a whiplash moment for anyone.
We love to get a couple of those because there were also some terrible Lee Sin kicks in the early game too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah,
I'm glad maybe we watched another lane.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We're being gaslit to believe that Gunny isn't the best Lee Sin in A.
Gunny, I want to ask you about one moment in that game that really stuck out to me, and it was kind of when the game was very close. It was going back and forth. You were on Soul Point, and you sent Machine Gun Kirby to the bot lane to just like be secret agent and take out a inhibitor with like a split pushing Lux. And in the meantime, your team started up the Soul. What was going on? That was an incredibly sort of risky play to make at that point in the game. Was that planned out? Did that just happen? Walk me through that play.
I think we manifested some plays like that, knowing that home is such a split push nightmare that if we can get them to commit to anywhere that's not a team fight, because honestly, once we got to the mid game, the 5v5 is not in our favor anymore. So we really want to try to split up the map as much as we could, and we got a little bit lucky that it worked there. Try to get the Lux or anybody. We kind of waved goodbye, blew our kisses, knowing that we were sending somebody to their death anytime they were going solo. But credit to MGK playing out so well. The bot lane, Dirk popping off on the Draven again. Such a team effort to get to that win there.
Okay, well, incredible game number 2. Congratulations on the 2-0 so far tonight, but you still have one more game left to play, and I'm looking forward to seeing what comes in game number 3.
Oh, I'm very excited as well. Thank you all for having me. I think game 3 we're going for thematic, and that's what I'll leave you with.
Yes.
I can't wait to see it. Exciting. Good luck. Good luck in game number 3. Austin, Sam, what a game number 2. What a phenomenal game number 2 you got to be a part of. And Cass, that I just got to watch with you. Thank you so much for being a part of the broadcast. Anything you want to say before we go off and watch this thematic game number 3?
Yeah, is that a wooden bow tie?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Yes, I am wearing a wooden bow tie. It was actually made by a member of the CMSA eSports community for me, and as soon as I got it, I knew that was going to be my bow tie for Invitationals. So here I am.
Aw, as it should be.
Yes. How cute. Yes, quick shout out. Please keep a lookout in the announcements channel for future game nights. I plan on hosting a few more Dress to Impress game nights. Keep a lookout for it.
And Sam, it was lovely to have you as well as the second half of the Sandwich. Any final thoughts for the stream before we get ready for game 3?
If you ever have the chance, become part of a Sandwich. It's very nice.
Yeah.
I'd highly recommend.
All right. Thank you so much, you two. Have a wonderful rest of the time watching game number 3.
Yes. Bye-bye.
See y'all.
As we transition to game number 3, I just want to just kind of repeat what I said at the top of the broadcast. You've been watching CMSA eSports. We're the largest LGBTQ sports nonprofit in the Midwest. And we have eSports, we have Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch, Dead by Daylight, Dungeons & Dragons, so much that's always going on. So if you're watching, if you haven't played in a league in a while, please sign up. I know signups are soon to be launching and ongoing for so many of our leagues all the time. We love to have you as part of the community. And now I want to welcome my next 2 delightful casters for game number 3. Benjamin and Robbie, welcome to the broadcast.
Hey everybody.
How do you feel after watching? How do you feel after watching game number 2?
Excited.
Good. Yeah.
I figured if it was a 2-0, the third game is going to be chaos, and this is what I wanted.
There's no doubt about that. Yeah.
Any predictions as they say that game number 3 is going to be thematic?
Are they allowed to role swap?
I think all bets are off here in game number 3, so we'll see. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe there's going to be a role swap. Maybe there's some extremely off meta picks. These kind of things. Anyway,
it's going to come down to the skins.
Ooh, true. I'm almost hoping Timo just just puts on the full the full pedal to the metal and just tries to go for the hard stomp.
Do either of you have any read on any of these players? Are you close to any of these players in particular? Do you get to play a lot of good matches with them over the course of the season? Can you tell us a little insight into what they might be cooking up for this third and final game?
I played lots of games with Kirby this season. I'm surprised Lux has gotten through each time. Kirby's incredible at that.
Yeah, I'm pretty new to the league. This is my first season, actually. It's been a really wonderful first season. I've been having a great time. Everyone's been so friendly. I live in Chicago, so it was great to find a local community too. But in terms of play, I really like Skippy's gameplay. He was one of the first. I think he was the first drafter to put me on his team, and I really like his mid laner. His Echo hasn't come through yet, so maybe we get to see his Echo this game.
Yeah, Echo's been like that early ban. And as you said, you're in Chicago. I hope you're planning on joining us for our upcoming meetup. We have a meetup coming up next month. The one that got rescheduled here it's going to be on October the 4th at 7:30. So if you're, we'd love to see you out. And anyone watching, love to see you out at the North End.
Yeah, I heard some noise about that reschedule. So, we'll all get another chance to make it out there.
And a lot of these players like to make it out there as well. I know I've run into so many of these. Machine Gun Kirby will make it out. Lad love to see Vladimir. Gunny, no stranger to those in-person meetups. Also, if you're watching, you don't have any CMSA merch, go on to our website, look for those CMSA merch. I keep hearing rumors that eventually we're gonna have bow ties in stock, but it keeps not happening. So I'll keep holding my breath.
I'll have to check that out. I haven't even seen the merch yet.
So what roles do you play in the league, Robbie? Did one of your games get to make it on stream this season?
It did. I was really excited to see it be casted. It was fun. I play top in this league right now.
Thank you for your topping service here.
And it was my my Olaf game got shown. I had a really rough start against an Aurora. And then I just kept playing aggressive into her because I knew once I scaled up a little bit and I popped my ult and my ghost, she was just gonna get run down. So I just waited for the right time, and then I just started snowballing that game. And yeah, that was you, Austin, and Chromacaster.
Yes, Austin. I remember Austin with the incredible hats on display for that particular cast. And so now I'm looking forward to the this thematic game 3 getting started as we jump into picks and bans.
Ooh, Kiana. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say I'm looking who plays Kiana. Not someone that
I don't know if they're gonna spell something, but I believe it's been agreed on that there's gonna be no bans here. So it's just kind of for fun.
So none of these are gonna be okay.
Nice. Yeah. I like what they did with the Kiana though. Like it is a no ban, but like we know that a lot of these players don't play lots of these different champs, so we could just kind of like pop it up. But
yeah, move the ban phase along. If you're watching on Twitch, predictions are live. Use those channel points. Make a prediction. Who's gonna win this thematic game 3? Cogtua versus Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie Overload.
Your dedication to Eclectic Electric Menagerie Overloaded is
oh my god,
amazing.
99%. I saw almost 100% voted for Cogtua.
You know, everyone has. I mean, Cogtua. They've won the last 2. They've got a bootless Lee Sin riding high. How can you vote against them right now?
I think if Team Teemo wins, we need to interview whoever came up with that atrocity of a name.
Well, and Team Teemo has just had Teemo picked against them, so Teemo.
Wow.
No, we've switched sides. I'm sorry, we've switched sides. Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie Overloaded has first picked Teemo. We'll get to see that.
Phew.
I know. I was nervous for a second, but they have a first pick Teemo. Here we go.
Could they go for a BMO theme? I'm thinking B Kog'Maw, B Nunu.
I like the comp already.
And they're doing Yordles. They're doing Yordles.
Ooh, Yordle comp. Okay.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Maybe. Okay, I'm seeing a slight dragon comp.
Right? Is it like the Gates of Hell comp with Satan and his dragons? Like, what's the theme here? Okay, Amumu, I'm feeling Yordle comp for Team Cogtua.
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. I'm buying that.
So we're missing Tristana, possibly mid. Is Fizz considered a Yordle?
I don't think so.
But Ziggs definitely is. We could
Ziggs
definitely
100%.
see Ziggs pick over here.
Ziggs could be good here. And then they need a
maybe a Vex mid.
Nice, yeah.
Shyvana is the best Yordle.
So true.
Yeah, Tristana Ziggs would give them good damage in backline for the Mumu Nara engage. That would help their draft a lot. Okay, that's also good artillery damage. Keeps the theme.
Here we are. I like it.
Heimerdinger, okay.
Well, no one guessed Heimerdinger. That's
Let's
a
see
good
if we
pick
can
too.
catch a theme with this next pick.
Aurelion Soul?
Oh, okay,
Echo.
there's
Okay.
the echo that we were talking about. Okay, so at least we get to see that. Not seeing the theme. They're just going for it. Okay. Let's see if they actually picked a draft. What can we see in this draft?
We'll see what the skins look like for.
It's pretty much an all-in comp. Shyvana alt, Leona alt and engage. Echo goes in. So we have a full all-in engage comp against, there's the Ziggs, against our Yordle comp, which is actually a pretty solid comp if you look at it. They got the good artillery damage, and they got the good
and it's not a game.
CC
It's not a
peel.
It's not a comp I'd want to dive into.
Oh, definitely not. So they picked a good counter to it.
You can now vote on a Yordle? Question mark for Team Cogtua. Which Yordle will take it? Lulu, Nar, Mumu, Heimerdinger, or Ziggs? Cast your vote now for Yordle.
Who will get the most DPS on the team?
Oh, that's what the poll is, to figure out who's going to get the most DPS, not who you could like throw the furthest.
Who I could throw the furthest? I mean, Amumu's just all bandages, right? It'd be like throwing a roll of toilet paper, just go nowhere.
Yeah, and he'd be like, "Oh, I deserve this."
Oh, Amumu! I wouldn't throw you away, Amumu. It's okay. I'd go with Lulu. Lulu's all hat. I feel like I could toss Lulu. Could make that happen. I'm excited to see the skins from Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie Overloaded and see if they
That's where they went with their
have
theme?
some coordination. If they've got some coordination with the theme there.
Yeah, that would pull it all together. Definitely increase their win rate.
Right now, our who is going to win game 3 at the start of this 3-minute delay. It's 50-50. Exactly even between Cogtua and Team EEMO going in. How
Only
does
80 points away from each other? Look at that. I bet all the points I have on these 3 games.
I think people just want to see a close game.
I'm hoping we have a close. I mean, honestly, game 1 and 2 were so close, even though it has been 2-0 for Cogtua here or TEMO. It's so close. Like each game, absolutely close and perfect. Exactly what you want to see. Talk to me a little bit about how does this team with all the Yordles on it? How do they win this game? What do they need to do against this great team fight?
Go ahead.
I just want to see towers go down fast for them. Winning laning phase is going to be really important.
Ziggs definitely has always that potential with that passive. I think that, the team just leads into what the win con they've been doing. They push really hard with their bot lane, and then once they get that tower down, I think they try to rotate the other lanes, and they just keep pushing that advantage. Skippy's on his main, so I think that's the win con for the other team. For Team Teemo.
Yeah, keeping lots of good vision will be important. He's not getting picked with their big engage.
Game 1, game 2, he's been putting on quite a performance. They just gotta suppress the bot lane, suppress Dirk, and just try to snowball through. Try to get some ganks, try to get some roams.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting seeing him with a support that's an engaged support versus a shieldy enchanter.
When it's Gnar. Okay, so Gnar's not the biggest snowball champion, so they have a pretty good shot of this. Hopefully Dirk's uncomfortable, not super comfy on this champ in the bot lane. And Team Teemo can pick up a win tonight.
Going out.
And
We
we're
didn't
in.
see any invades early, but now we're in game 3. Have they cooked up anything for our early pathing, I wonder?
The lack of skins for Team Emo is disappointing.
They're gonna make up for it with the gameplay. That's the idea, I think.
Yeah, they've got flashy dives all around.
business.
4 of them have big dives.
All business in this last game.
What I'm seeing on the minimap is that Heimerdinger is top. I thought Gnar was going to be there, and Gnar has a Doran's blade and and Dirk is on Gnar. So is this an ADC Gnar?
I think
that we're
so.
saying?
Yeah.
It must be. Oh, Gnar.
Not all the Yordles just sitting there laughing. I mean, that is definitely that is a win condition to be sure.
I bet they didn't want Gnar going into Teemo, and so maybe they switched it up.
See what they can do with this Yordle comp. We got Echo. A little aggressive early, getting a nice trade. Some back and forth.
Oh, real aggressive in bottom lane too.
Dirk taking.
They didn't even wait for level 2.
They know they
Lulu
got
has a great level 1 with her passive. Her autos.
No joke.
Oh no, I missed the close to our prediction. Who was predicted to win this game?
I think Team Teemo was predicted
Our
to win.
our
by,
top Yordle predicted was Lulu. Vladimir, you got it. Cog 2 at 54%. Trying to move in early.
Dirk
Quick,
doing
Dirk flashed
great.
it with Mega
He's
Gnar.
about to get his passive. Yep. Oh man, flashed out.
Ooh, nice hit off Dirk. Ooh, just misses that stun there.
Or just straight in melee range. Flashing.
Vladimir.
Try to
Whoa.
help picks.
Okay, Leona looked like a hit, but it misses.
That big old Gnar
Looks like
hitbox
Teemo
just
is
disappearing.
Burst up top as the wave gets pushed in.
It's smaller than
That
the
those towers are so aggravating to play against. Leona going in. I think she has something. Getting polymorph. First blood going. Dirk.
She's out of mana though. Yeah.
Oh, can he get it? No.
She unfortunately
Would've lost it
engaged
there, I think.
right as the other team was leveling up to level 3.
Yeah, it was huge, and then just got to hop right on the opponent for a quick kill. Gunny now meeting Death by Noob in the jungle. Death by Noob sniding away that, but who's going to win this fight to the death? It's going to be very close. Amumu forcing Shyvana, flashed away. Death by Noob trying to run away.
Oh.
HP has ticked back, but Gunny Hartman secures it with that band.
Oh man, Echo could have come responded to that. Perhaps.
Let me give you a
Version home, just sort of looking at each other. Ooh, machine gun in the mid lane, getting a little low. Ziggs gets to satchel
that
charge
Echo.
away.
There's that comfort zone we're looking for.
It's smaller.
Dirge
about
seems to be
Shyvana.
controlling that top lane pretty well. Shyvana's got a good CS lead.
And now arriving in the bot lane versus Dirk here. Has the shields, but now Gunny is here on the counter gank. HP bars are starting to get low. There's a bandage toss available. Force the flash from Calamity Shades.
Hey, as long as they're not dying, I'm happy. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for Echo to start carrying. Bot to just not die here.
Gunny on the re-engage against Disc
Calamity
100,
just
but
really
there's
wants
3
to
members
break in
at
here.
push for that pink. But you're so tanky with that Lulu backing you up. That's
Oh, no, Shyvana.
Bottoming? Yes, there we go.
fucking forward. Lad will pick that one away. Picks that one up, some might say.
Meanwhile, top, Heimer's just pushing in. Ooh. Yes, oh. A little wide on that.
And now that Amumu's kind of stuck there for a while, Echo can apply a lot of pressure. Oh, nope, he's going back.
Yeah, he's feeling a little nervous for that Ziggs push. He wants to keep that under control.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure which team's going to be doing better in the late game. I think Smolder, I mean, he scales indefinitely, and Shyvana does pretty well in the late game.
Alright, just getting out of there. Easy. Homosexual's getting poked out. Only down by 10 CS though. Not bad, considering it.
Oh, Disc
Just
100
feeling a little...
Disc in real trouble here.
Ooh.
Oh. Disc overstaying the welcome.
And that's ADC. Gnar scoring 2 kills now. Kill
Here's
land.
another handshake. We've seen this every game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of working.
This time going the
This is-
opposite way. Gunny has been prioritizing those early dragons, but this time maybe sensing that the dragon herself was going to be heading there, just decided to take away the grubs.
Yeah, that is much more favorable for Shyvana there.
This coming in for the gank. Ooh, pulls the flash.
Ooh, Amumu's looking for a gank up
Worth
top.
it. Looks like he's gonna check the camps first. Bot's doing okay.
And I looked like our stacks for Smolder were at like 25, so the first major milestone. Oh, Skippy going in, having to shift right back
Take out
with
the
that
Ziggs
chrono
ult.
break. Lad now running into death by noob, instant flashing away. Dirk though is now mega.
3v2. Oh, he's going back in.
Surely he's got ult out.
Okay, flashes to safety. He's gonna be able to pick up this wave. So all in all, it doesn't really lose much for it. Just the flash.
He's
Ooh,
just
and
gonna
they
keep going.
set up a dive. They can do this if they do it, but nope. Too much time has passed. The wave's gone.
And now Disc is in trouble.
Eating a
Still
Eating a
kind of
boomerang
bait.
here, but Dirk does not have a lot of HP.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult to continue to farm aggressively there, but I don't know, maybe that
Ooh.
Vampiric Scepter will do some work. Dirt.
Heimer with the mostly missed ult, but he's got TP, so he's just gonna get out of here. Timo is maintaining that 10 CS deficit, which is pretty good.
Shyvana's about to find out how empty her plate is in her jungle. It's got
she is.
nothing there for her.
Gunny moving in and taking all that away from Death by Noob's jungle. So Death by Noob doesn't have much to do except to try to find a gank opportunity, but just there's no one in position to gank here,
Yes,
so it's all around the
Skippy's
bot
already
lane.
down bottom.
Skippy going for this. Dirk is low. He's about to lose form. Couple seconds. Can I get the stun? No. Okay.
Oh, good
Nice.
ult. Push from under tower,
That
but
is
not
passive.
enough.
The passive does a lot of damage once you get those 3 hits.
Is the fight gonna break out in the river here?
machine gun just is truly the machine guns that exist, just throwing skill shot after skill shot after skill shot. One of them's gonna hit. Not Death by Nova arriving in the top lane, but it's always so tricky to fight into a Heimerdinger with all these turrets up, and just like that, Durshnoon just kind of says, "All right, I'll win this trade." My turrets will rather.
Yeah, he gets that bonus movement speed walking next to him and start doing a lot of passive damage to you. Here we go. Ooh.
Heimer Teemo
solo bolo. Can't quite do it.
Heimer Teemo mechanic question. If Heimer were to put a turret onto a Teemo shroom, does it pop it?
The sweet smell of
I believe it would.
I don't know. Maybe if someone in chat knows the answer. If it's right, it's coded as a minion, so probably. I'll tell you what, this ADC Gnar is really impressing me here going into the push, but there's a big ult. Curse of the Sad Mummy coming down.
Up? No, not quite. Vladimir did the right thing, I think. Stalin.
Big party down there.
Teleport in from Skippy.
Skippy going for the weak target, the Lulu.
Huge damage on Skippy.
Herself. There's the execute. Yeah, they're just running for their lives here. Meanwhile, top gonna get the burn damage, almost gonna get the full thing. Oh, has to flash away. It doesn't quite burn to death.
Oh, the Beemo gonna get out of there.
Skippy's starting to stack his Codex ring.
Can he space this? It's looking like he can. Ooh, one more jump.
Oh.
Use it to get away. You get a boomerang slow.
Flap was used, and Dirk's about to go mega. There's two members with
my gosh.
HP.
The boulder.
One rock can do it.
There's no hop available. Oh.
They're away.
Oh no. Bullying off the giant Yordle bullies off the Calamity. They sneak away with 1 HP. What a showing here for this ADC. First major items completed now for Team Cog. Tua, Machine Gun, Kirby, and Gunny both picking up Sunfire Cape and Seraph's Embrace respectively.
Dragon's up. Emo might have a better position for that right now.
Lulu's looking to gank top, coming around the back.
There's that roam from the Vladimir enchanters I'm used to seeing.
Shyvana's trying to sneak Dragon right now.
Second time, but...
Oh, they're going to be collapsing on her now.
Cog2 knows about this. It's a smite fight, and it's going to be
they
secures
stolen.
it. Shyvana, Death by Noob going to go out. And in the top lane, Dirge going to go down. So they get something on the opposite side of the map for committing their support up there for so long, but they do lose that dragon that Shyvana loves. Dirk flashing into Skippy!
Is it going to be a trade?
Oh,
no!
Oh. Yeah. Use it all there. Full sums.
We're getting that close game. Even on dragons, even on grubs.
Leona's going in, stalling. Maybe Shyvana can get here in time to pull something off. Ziggs is nearby. Smolder doesn't seem to be following up. Oh yeah, they're walking up now. Shades. Okay.
Vladimir just opening up on this other Yordle in the top lane, the forbidden Yordle here. Homosexual walking away from all the punishment of Lulu and Pix.
Neither team has gotten first tower yet. So still a lot of money on the field. Still very early. There's going to be 4 down bottom for Team Emo here soon.
Y'all
So
hit?
we're
Y'all
probably going to see a turret go down. Great ult by Dirk. Oh man, I can't believe he survived that.
Yeah, that was an incredible timing on that.
Oh, he's going
more.
in deep.
He's got the red buff. The ult misses from Leona.
Ult.
Gets the stun though, and then just
Shut down.
More stacks for the Smolder.
That's a big shutdown there going on to your carry, so Smolder picking it up is important. Hopefully we see an item complete here. That Essence Reaver for Smolder.
Mumu taking Rift Herald for Cogtua.
I want to see Skippy
Not sure
here
if Teemo even knows.
go to the next gear and start running around the map. Okay, let's see if it happens. Getting the stun off. Ooh, just nice. Kirby with the bounce back, just in time.
Yeah, good disengage.
Oh, Gunny
has
placing the
released the
Rift
Kraken.
Herald here. Are we gonna get in and go for a ride? Gunny in, moving around, doing some
Just a
donuts.
turnaround.
Oh,
Oh.
it's gonna
Oh.
smash into the wall.
Realizes he needs to help his team out here. He gets the
He
stun
just needed
off.
to be there faster. Creative use of that Rift Herald. Very good.
He gets the bandage toss, looking for it. Might have to switch targets. Yeah, he does. Skippy has his ult.
There's a world here where you can win this. Nope, I take it back.
Ziggs not able to make it in time. Doesn't have his ult up.
Looks like Cogtua is about to get the first tower in each lane.
So yeah, I was really thinking Ziggs was going to be bot lane, but this Gnar is working out for them.
Yeah, 5 kills, a Blade of the Ruined King complete. Starting on that second item, Smolder just waiting for that Manamune to finish up. Tears still stacking.
It's smaller than the
It's
diagram.
gonna be a while before this Smolder is fully online. I just can't get enough of the Surgeon in the top lane, just completely nullifying this homosexual Teemo. Pushing wave after wave.
Yeah.
Really making Teemo get a taste of his own medicine here with his burn damage.
Just 100. Arriving in the mid lane using that
Ooh,
solar
Kelly
flare,
on the
trying to
face.
lock down Machine Gun Kirby. Calamity Shade's also there, getting stats on stats. Mom will come through, but will not pick up the kill. This 100 will. Skippy now in the bot lane, trying to ambush Latimer, but
Right here.
ooh, the boy who shattered time forced the flash away before he himself is shattered. Skippy getting out of there.
But is he fully out? He is
In the enemy
deep
jungle,
in their area.
moving towards help in the mid lane. Dirk just on pursuit here. Little Gnar.
He's got Mega Gnar
Almost
soon.
his ult, yeah. Maybe make this happen. Is anyone going to follow up on him? I think he's alone here. 3v1. He's
Oh,
got at
Disc-
least Disc. Does he hit
Zenith
this? He doesn't
Blade?
hit.
Ooh, missed the rock.
But he's got the exhaust coming down. Ooh.
Ooh, Death by Noob
Ivana
arriving for
showed
the
up.
back.
Forced to flash it away as well.
Teammates are here, but maybe too late.
Gunny going in with the ult. Shay's disengaging, spacing well enough.
Good
Ooh,
bandage
tip
by
for the bandage
Gunny.
toss.
Double kill.
Home waiting in the side. But that just gives Dirge free tower.
Yeah, there's that comp we were talking about in draft. Very dynamic, with a lot of CC.
Is that Mega Gnar? No, it's just a wild growth Gnar. That is the gigantic mini Gnar. I love it. And now
Mega
the
mini Gnar.
Yordles. The Yordles defend here on Dragon.
Red team has
I need like a group laugh
Let
here
the
and
dragon
a group
spear.
recall.
I still do see
Reaper-
lots of. Sorry?
Go ahead.
I see lots of potential in Team Emo still, just because Calamity could pop off late game.
Looking at the stacks, I think I saw 93 stacks on the Smolder here. So getting close to that 125 threshold, and after that, 225 is very, very quick. It becomes so much faster to stack that dirge. Finding disc 100 in the jungle. That's a lot of CC you're trying to run away from.
Team. Back him up.
Oh,
Here.
we're gonna keep. Oh,
Leona's going in, but is it too deep?
I'm not sure if they want this fight.
Smolder ult's going down. It hits, but not quite enough. Troops have arrived. Gunny's in. Can he get the burn?
Oh,
He was so fast.
it's so close.
Oh, he's in though. Nice. The bandit shot lands. Another side of the fight. Death by Noob. 3v1ing. Quite get anything, but disengage safely.
Well, these fights are so kind of back and forth here. Cog2a just kind of coming out a little ahead on a lot of these, mostly thanks to Gunny able to walk into the enemy and use the, as Walk by for Lyle says in chat, the curse of the sad Gunny.
That's funny.
Poor Gunny.
Yeah, the Mummy's been very strong recently, even showing up in pro play. He's finally having his moment in the spotlight. But yeah, he still cries.
I haven't seen him miss a Q yet.
Gunny's been very consistent tonight.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That was a 2v1 for up top lane with Dirge. And Dirge
What
still
did
was
I
able
just
to.
see? Oh my god. You said it was a 2v1, but it felt more like an 8v1 with all those turrets. Oh, Calamity running
Gunny.
into Gunny.
Can you hear the bandage shots? This is it. Oh, maybe the space is too much at this point. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, Calamity
there's a
going in an
boost.
interesting direction.
Ooh, Leona.
Disc saved him.
Oh no!
TP coming in bottom lane.
Didn't even the decency to auto attack, just placed a turret and ran.
Just save herself. Maybe.
I think Disc is
No,
out.
Skippy has no all here.
Home doing home things.
Maybe get an execute. But no one's following up. I think it's recall. Oh, they're worried though. They're gonna go for it anyway.
Oh, she gets the execute. Well done by Disc. However, that's 3 members of Team Eclectic Electric Menagerie Overloaded that now cannot defend their jungle or these turrets. And this Smolder still needs a lot of time to 225.
I don't think Home's gonna come help base. Oh. Is it gonna be interrupted? No, okay.
Oh, that quick rotation.
A lot of momentum coming. Cog2a, yeah. Start rallying and playing for the Baron now.
Mm-hmm. They should push up top first. They're also in a good position to set up like a trap. They don't have much vision at all.
They don't have much vision. They're not bushwhacking. They're not checking really. Nope,
Oh
here they
wow,
are. Yeah.
she just dives right into it. And of course you're going to be polymorphed in that situation. That is a hard one to dive into. And yeah, that's a Baron. That's a
That'd be a
Baron
Baron.
for Cog2a for sure.
Good amount of chemo damage.
Emo might
they're
trade
going
bottom
for it.
tower.
We're going for the mid play here. Got a pretty
Interesting.
small wave, only 2 minions. Teemo's flanking.
But
They're
Gunny
out of-
can easily tank this.
Johnny can tank. How long? Is Teemo gonna be able to get something?
I don't think so. Now they've waited too long.
Oh, Polymorph has just been so effective against that Shyvana.
Yes.
Homosexual on the
Ooh, nice.
1/3 gold
Execute.
shut down.
Okay.
Arcano, what happened?
And who knows how many of those streams are behind them.
Skippy now arriving on the flank. Oh, but just gets
running
bursted
it
down.
down.
Gunny's out of place, but he's really big. And also not the one that they need to be focusing.
Gunny's thought about recalling, but instead wants to flank. Whole team coming through.
Nice, securing these kills with his ult.
Nice combo.
Oh man, that might just be it for with
Got Shyvana
Kog'Tewa.
coming in with a flash.
Are they gonna see him?
Very much done. They're not gonna see him. He's waiting. Oh, but he gets that shield. Not enough burst damage for the Teemo to get to Mumu.
Smaller than the diagram.
He doesn't want to walk in there now with those turrets there.
Gunny has played just sensational this evening. 9-1 now on this Mumu.
I wonder what his score is for the night.
And 9-3 for this Terminus Gnar build that Dirk has made. I've got some new builds for solo queue. Let me tell you, it's not safe with my bootless Lee and my Terminus Gnar.
Let's not forget the Lulu. 14 assists, only 1 death.
Yeah, Lad playing super solid. A quick stat check on Smolder. Smolder is now at 125, but I'll hold that thought step by Noob. Tries to just play with Dirk here and as Gnar, but meanwhile in the mid lane, Smolder getting caught.
Nothing Disc can do by himself without any.
We're getting a pause. Ooh.
And I hear a Nexus explosion as they say that this is the end of game number 3. It did not go the way they had hoped in the early game.
It certainly didn't. It looked a little bit
got
good
yordled.
there with the Echo, with the game plan we had talked about in draft, but they just could not hold it together. The power of the Yordle comp was just too much.
Kog'Tewa, congratulations winning that thematic game 3
That was fantastic.
and going 3-0. What were some takeaways from game 3 or takeaways from the night? Thank you two for joining me.
Ooh, takeaway from the night.
Course.
Yeah. Don't trust Lad on the Lulu. Deceptive. Very good Lulu. And then that steamroll was strong in the bottom lane.
Yeah, you really got to watch out for Dirk. You know, he seems to be the, winning these games a lot. I saw him on the leaderboards. He's a sharp one. If you really want to topple him, you got to get him early in the game because he will snowball on you.
Can I ask production a question? Or can we do an interview here after game 3? If that's possible, who do you want to see from Kog'Tewa? Maybe Dirk?
Yeah, Dirk.
Can we bring this Dirk in? Dirk, welcome to the broadcast. First off, congratulations on going 3-0 on the Invitational. And tell me a little bit about this. Well, first off, how was the night? How did you feel going in it? What was the preparation like going in that got you this 3-0 in the Pearl Invitational?
Played a game right before we started. Had an 0-10 mid lane Fiora. And so that really had me super amped up for the night. I was mad. I was ready to win.
At least you got that. Yeah, you got it out of the way early on, so you didn't have to worry about that going in these games.
But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Draven. I didn't think I was gonna get Twitch at all, so I didn't play any Twitch in the weeks leading up. So I've just been grinding a lot of Draven.
If they were to ban Twitch and Draven in the first games, who would you have played?
I would have played probably Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw's my third strongest carry.
How about if they just target banned you all the way? Like they knew that you were the win con that they had to stop. All 3 bans are out
All
for
3
you. Who's
bans.
your
I
4th
would probably
pick?
play Jin. My best characters are Draven, Jin.
All right,
Top
everybody, you heard it. You got the 4 picks you need.
I sure did. I was
Ready
ready.
for the next season.
Yeah.
Well, wonderful. I mean, congratulations again on winning the games.
Thank you.
All 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Who do you think was your MVP on your team?
MVP? Oh, without a doubt, Lad. Gotta put up my support. Great. Played around me super well. Let me kind of just play how I wanted, play super aggressive, kind of put my life on the line just to get that little bit of extra damage. Let me push, how far up I was able to go without really being killed. Definitely crossed that line a few times, got myself killed, but I would have died so many more times if I didn't have that crazy peel from my Lulu. Game 1 and Game 3. And my Game 2. Nami. That was who it was,
Nice.
Nami.
Yeah. I think it was a really good matchup play style for you and Lad, because Lad is a little bit more safe and you're a little bit more ballsy, and so we're able to balance each other on that way.
Yeah, it was great.
Who has the loudest voice tonight? Who was like? Is anyone shot calling? Is anyone really putting like the macro plays out there?
Definitely Gunny or Derg. They were really the shot callers of the night, without a doubt. They played super well. Without that voice in the call, you kind of just get lost. But we had like one central. I think Gunny always was the one to really get the team moving, calling out fights, saying collapse on Senna. Senna's out of position, stuff like that. Getting easy kills, getting easy picks, and then snowballing that into objectives. Baron. Sometimes we're just like, we can just end. Let's just go end, and that was always a call made by Gunny or Derg.
Nice. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations again on going 3-0.
Thank you. Play some full attack speed Gnar. Now that lethal tempo is coming back, it's gonna get a lot better. I forgot there was no lethal tempo when I locked that in. So I had to play press the attack, but lethal tempo is coming back. Next patch, lock in some full attack speed Gnar in the bot lane in all of your ranked games. Trust me.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here first.
You did it with style.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
And thank you very much. Any last words, either Benjamin and Robbie? Thank you also great job stepping up and casting game number 3. Those play-by-play calls, Robbie, amazing. Great job.
Yeah, I was a little nervous, so sometimes you just gotta channel it through just the gameplay. Just call out what you see and just get it done. But no, it was a great night. I'm glad I could be a part of it. I really wanted to play, but I couldn't. So this was such a nice thing to get to do. Otherwise, and I was really glad to be a part of it.
This was
Benjamin,
fun.
any final thoughts?
This was fun. The players were super entertaining to watch. I sometimes forgot I was even casting and just started shouting what I was seeing because they were just so entertaining and ballsy in the way that they were playing. So good job to all the players. I do stream if anyone wants to follow me. Yeah,
I was in his stream earlier. We talked for a little bit, me and Ben, before I saw that he was streaming, and I hopped in the stream, and he plays a mean Seraphine. If you ever want to, duo. I saw him ult, the longest ult I've ever seen Seraphine.
Well, now we know the bans. All the bans coming down. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching week 1 of 3 weeks of Invitationals. Also a huge thank you to the Lord of the Broadcast, Vibros, to our camera king, Kelton, to league managers, Zangy and Gunny, for making season 15 happen. And the Invitational Make It Happen person in John. Thank you very much for coordinating all this. And once again to Benjamin and Robbie for helping cast game number 3, Austin and Silver Sam from game 2, and Mounds and Moens and Honey from game number 1. Just such a sensational start to the Invitationals. Make sure you come back next week as Ruby will be taking the Rift in week number 2 of our League of Legends Invitationals. Once again, you've been watching CMSA eSports. And good night.
Good night.
Good night.